So I just came across this tool called Buzz that transcribes audio and video files. It caught my attention.
Really, that sounds cool. How does it work? Is it really effective?
Yeah, it's powered by OpenAI's Whisper, so it's pretty sophisticated. It even handles noisy audio by separating speakers.
Wait, seriously. I've used other transcription tools, and background noise is usually a nightmare.
Exactly, plus it can identify different speakers in a transcription. That's a game changer for meetings, right?
Absolutely, but do we know how accurate it really is? I mean, not all tools are created equal.
Good point, the documentation claims high accuracy, especially with speech separation. Still, I'd want to see real-world tests.
Right, empirical evidence is key. But what about that live transcription feature? That sounds wild.
It is, you can use it in real time during presentations. I can imagine that being super helpful.
For sure. But I wonder if there are any limitations, like latency or reliability during a live event.
That's a fair concern. It might depend on internet speed and system specs, but it's promising.
And how about compatibility? Does it work on multiple operating systems?
Yes, it supports Windows, macOS, and Linux, and it's available via Flatpak and Snap for Linux users.
Wow, that's impressively inclusive. But does it require any special installation steps?
Well, on Windows, you get a warning since it's not signed. You just need to choose Run Anyway during install.
Sounds straightforward enough. But I'd be a bit worried about security with unsigned apps.
Totally understandable. It's always good to be cautious. Maybe it's best to check reviews before diving in.
Agreed. Speaking of reviews, what do you think of its export options? TXT, SRT, and VTT.
I think that's really useful, especially for people who need subtitles or captions.
Definitely. But I wonder if there's a limit on the length of audio it can handle for exports.
The documentation doesn't specify, but I'd assume longer files might take more time to process.
That's fair. And what about keyboard shortcuts for navigation? Are they customizable?
Yes, they have shortcuts for efficient navigation, but I'm curious if users can modify them.
Customization is key. That way, people can tailor it to their workflow. Do you think they provide that?
I hope so. It would enhance the user experience significantly, but we'd need to check.
Exactly. And how about the watch folder feature? Sounds handy for automatic transcriptions.
It really is, just drop files in there and it does the rest. That's a huge time saver.
I can see that being super useful for educators or content creators. What about command line options?
Yeah, it has a CLI for scripting and automation. That's great for tech-savvy users.
But that might also intimidate less experienced users, right? It's a double-edged sword.
True, it's all about finding that balance between functionality and user-friendliness.
Exactly. I wonder how they could make it more approachable while maintaining those advanced features.
Maybe a guided tutorial or user-friendly onboarding process could help.
That would definitely ease newcomers in. I'd love to see how they address user feedback.
For sure, overall Buzz seems promising, but I hope they consider user experience.
Absolutely. And I'm curious if they plan to add more features in future releases.
That's a good question. Keeping up with users' needs will be vital for its success.
Totally. It's exciting to see how these tools evolve. Makes you wonder what's next.
Right, the tech is moving so fast that the next iteration could be game-changing.
I can't wait to see where it goes. But for now, I think I'll keep an eye on Buzz.
Same here, let's stay tuned for updates. Who knows, it might redefine transcription.
Definitely. This conversation really opened my eyes to the potential here.
Glad to hear that, and it makes me think about how we could leverage tools like this in our own projects.
Absolutely. It might just change how we approach content creation and accessibility.
Exactly, the implications are pretty vast. Time to explore how we can integrate this.
Yes, let's brainstorm some ideas. This is just the beginning of an exciting journey.